Hey there, welcome to nstack.in. In this video, I am going to talk about data types. So the first data type which I chose is string. So let's move to my editor. Let's create a new file and let's name it 01 string.dart. So let's write the basic code. So we are going to start from this point. So how we define a data type or how we define a variable of particular data type in Dart. So first we need to write data type name. In our case, this is going to be string, or for this video, this is going to be string. After that, we need to write a variable name. So this is how we define a variable with a particular data type. Sometimes we want to define a data type with some initial value. So you have to just write initial value after the date, like a variable name. So after the variable name, you will put a equal to sign and give some initial value. So let's see how it works. So suppose if we want to do the same thing for a string, so the data type name is going to be string, and the variable name, suppose the variable name is your and name. So your name. So what is your name? So my name is Nitish. I do not know what's your name. You can share in the comment. Yeah. So your name Nitish, and I have defined a variable with some initial value. If I want to print it, so I will write print. I will write print, and after that I will write the variable name, which is sorry, which is your name. So let's save it. Now I will come at the bottom, I will write dart, and after that I will write the file name. When I will enter, I will get the output. You can see Nitish is the output. So this is how we can define a variable with some initial value and print it. So suppose if we want to define a variable called prefix and do not want to give any value, and if I will try to print it, see what will happen. So I will write prefix. So let's clear the, so it is saying Nitish as for the your name, and for the prefix, which is the second statement, it is saying null. So I hope you got the idea that when you do not have any value for the variable, you will get null as the output, because as there is no value is stored, we are going to get null. So now we want to give some value to the prefix. So we will write prefix equals to, and let's add Mr. So Mr is the prefix. So the value which is stored inside the prefix is Mr. So now if I will run this, so I will get Nitish Mr. But I do not want this. I want something else. I want Mr. Nitish. So how can I get that? So for that we will print prefix, and we will add the prefix with our name. So in this case, if we will run the code, we will get Mr. Nitish. Can you see this? But still here is a problem, which is there is no space between Mr. and Nitish. So how we can add it? So the simplest way will be, let's define a variable again, string space, and let's give a space. So can you see I have given some space here, one space. So now I will add prefix plus space plus your name. So now if I will run this, I got the space. Can you see? I got the space. So this is not the best way. Instead we can remove this space. So now we are getting the error here. So we will directly write the string here and give a space. So now still this is going to give us the same output, but this is the another way. So you can see with some other way also we can get the same output. Okay, so let's move further and let's talk about string concatenation, which is again one of the important thing. So suppose I want to write prefix, and I want to give some space, and I want to write the your name here. Okay, so somehow if here if I write Mr. and Nitish, so now if I want to print this, I will get Mr. Nitish, and but I want, instead of hard coding the value Nitish, I want to use this variable. So I want to use the variable, but if I will write the variable name directly here, and in the place of Mr., if I write the variable name directly here, this is not going to work. You can say prefix and your name. I do not want to print the prefix, I want to print the value which is inside the prefix. So for that we need to add a dollar sign here, and now this one is referring to this variable, and instead of your name we will add dollar sign there also, but let's try this. So now if we see, let's save the code first. Now if I will run this, you will see the prefix has been replaced by Mr. Which is stored in this variable. This one is fine, but your name is still not correct. We need to fix it. How we can fix it? We will add a dollar sign here, and now this your name is referring to this one. So let's save this and let's run this. You see we got Mr. Nitish. So this is known as string interpolation. So when you like when in a string you add a variable, that is known as string interpolation. So this is the best way of like adding or concatenating the string. Okay, so suppose if I define a new variable called string age, and let's make it 10. So now Mr. Nitish is of age years. So if I will run this, you will find that Mr. Nitish is of 10 years. So can you see this? How easy it was to use this string interpolation. This is very easy. You just have to use the dollar sign and that's it. Sometimes you will find that people are using curly braces also. Curly braces like this. There, that is also fine. I will talk about this later. You can use both the approach. Both are same. Can you see the output is still same? If you want to use curly braces or wrap this variable name with the curly braces, that is again a good thing. You can wrap it. I will talk about what is the difference between not using curly braces, like using this approach and using this approach. I will talk about this in later. So I hope you learned something in this video and you have got all the concepts of strings which I was trying to teach. And if you face any problem in the concept which I just taught, you can write in the comment. I will be happy to answer that. Thank you.